What's up, guys? Today we're gonna try. We're doing DC card gameplay.
Just come over here right now. I'm like
Yeah.
the ship.
Wait.
How close to
Wait.
right now?
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you getting me pretty low?
I'm killer.
Hey, what's the problem,
I'm
bud?
gonna
Hey.
become killer. And I mean, you're
Shoot me
still
again.
guy.
Do it 3 more times.
Last thing you'll see is
Okay,
that
hold on.
God, never.
If you survive
Guys
all 3,
don't
you may be
know,
left.
just run at you. That's how I got a lot of blood using that skin. It's pay to win, I
I'm
guess.
lagging the server.
How did you not dead?
Because they're
A
flipping.
deal's a deal. Oh, never mind. There it is.
I pressed it one too many times.
Does this leech you up here? I don't think it does. Can you stay like that for me?
Oh my god.
Stay like that for me, okay?
That's not enough. That's not enough.
Just stay like that? No. I should stay like that. Alright, buddy. That's enough of that. That's enough.
No, screw it. I need this.
Enough. No bomb! Mom's planting a
No
bomb.
bomb for you.
B.
Sleeping.
I see one of them.
I think he sees one of them. Yeah, Builderman is horrible with no cooldowns, by the way.
He sees me! He does see one of them, it's me! So many bunnies!
Alright, here I go.
How do you?
Oh,
Me.
Oh god.
I must protect
Oh my god,
at
no.
all costs. Get up.
I don't
Oh, okay.
want him. Who's building me?
Yeah, I have like weakness a million. I was gambling. I still man. No cooldowns can't fix bad luck. I still 62 health.
No, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Small. You said
No,
you
kill
had a
myself.
small
I'm
battalion.
killing myself. No, get away from me.
Go, my legion.
I'm going 2 times. Screw it.
My name's 2-time and I'm pulling.
Ow!
Chant blew up.
So they don't know the strategy though. Hey, it's me!
You gotta make
Dude.
I'm all the way up here. You can't hit me. I can't even go on top of the spikes.
Oh my god.
Get him,
You're
like,
surfing. You're actually surfing.
Wait.
Did I win? Not quite.
Okay, why?
on me.
Hey, John.
Ow.
Oh.
Why is he there?
Oh, yeah,
I don't think I can do that.
let's go get him.
Okay. I'm dipping.
Come on, let's go get him. Wait, I'm helpless right now. You got that, right?
Oh god.
Yo. Oh, okay. I was just like dancing. I was just like dancing. I'm dead. Oh,
He can't do anything. Oh, he's on me.
I got you. Oh my, this is amazing.
I'm really helpless right now, so...
Oh my god.
it's just Jover.
Stop it!
Why is Lulu's body moving like a spider? How are you moving after being entangled?
Wait.
Because I'm cool.
Yeah, how are you moving?
I feel like being like... I can't see him.
Oh, you're on
Yeah,
console.
there's nothing you can do against 1X.
You're on console, you're just spamming, aren't you?
This is really funny. Come on me, I want to see what it looks like.
Okay, where are you?
We should do a killer cool
Entanglement and mass infection.
No,
Turn
just
cooldowns and then let's just all be killer.
See what it looks like. Sweet Jesus. I have to go now.
This is Podium Series, a collaboration between Tomarrow and Oracle Red Bull Racing. Precision engineered products that bring out the best in every car.
The Tomarrow Podium Series, engineered for exceptional results.
A double rainbow? Now that's just tasty. Not the rainbow burger meal, my voice. It's created with Artlist's ultimate AI voiceover. And this soundtrack? It's from Artlist too. Get everything you need to bring your videos to life, all in one place. World-class music, premium sound effects, footage shot by pro filmmakers, and much more. Go to Artlist and start creating without limits.
So if we go up to any character, we should just be able to launch him with our spikes. Oh! That's just one of 100 Forsaken myths I busted in this video. And if you watch the entire thing, you're gonna become the smartest Forsaken player in the world. Because I'm breaking down which are legit, straight lies, and which ones might actually be game-breaking. Recognizing attack patterns is super important, so knowing which one's the slowest could literally save your life. This myth stays a myth. Now this glitch is a little bit game breaking, but if we find a wall like this over here, and we use pizza delivery, we can basically just climb over it like it's nothing. And while it takes a while to recharge, if you're playing Ring Around the Rosie with somebody, it makes it so much easier to get to them. If you're on the map Horror Hotel and go stand in front of one of these walls, if you get Jason to come over and use Dashing Wound on you, you should be able to glitch through it. I teleport through, but I didn't actually go through. What? Okay. And there we go. All right, yeah. Myth confirmed. More like a feature than a bug. As 2-time, if you crouch and use dagger with a killer behind a wall, you can hit them through it. And this works with absolutely any wall. Now something super special about the Avian sight skin is the fact that when you shoot his gun, it makes basically no noise.
I feel no pain. Can you say the same?
Something that's absolutely insane about this skin is the fact that if I just zoom in a little bit, as long as a character has highlights, I can literally see them basically across the map. Like legitimately, it makes them so much easier to see. It's a little bit cheaty. It's a little bit cheaty. Now, can killers be beheaded? Oh, yeah, okay. So it's true, yeah. I guess oh wow. Builderman's BSOT skin allows you to type in chat anything less than 4 letters and it'll appear on his face. But make sure you don't type anything sus in chat or you'll burn to death. All I gotta do is go to the map Brandon Works and place my camera inside of the forest right here. And it should play noises. Just because the skin is colored gray, if you use clone with it, you become completely invisible to the killer. On Ultimate Assassin Grounds, there's this insane hiding spot you can do just by charging into this wall here. And it's so simple. Honestly, it's probably one of the best hiding spots you can find in any one of the maps. But is it safe from killers? Well, I'm not too sure about that. If you're using Cool Kid, you can basically charge and get to the exact same spot. But then again, not many people even know about this glitch yet. Can survivors kill other survivors? That's literally it. If we go up to any character, we should just be able to launch him with our spikes. Oh! Okay, yeah, no, it works. It works. Bring 2 servers at once. Let's see. Yes, but it really doesn't do it. Hand clones eat pizza. Yes, they can. On Ultimate Assassin Grounds, as guests, use your charge to give you swings to effect for the last 15 seconds. If you walk into the water, no one brings it down to 2 seconds. If you're in the lobby and walked outside to the right, you'll see a sign that says, "Why so serious?" If you're playing on the map Brandon Works and come to this corner and turn your camera into it, you'll see a pink room. It's seemingly specific to this map and inaccessible by players. Now, who was Cool Kid? Well, Cool Kid wasn't an actual person, but rather an alternate account created by 007N7 for exploiting group, who mainly targeted games like Work at a Pizza Place and Natural Disaster Survival. Now, if you click on Elliot and look at his skins, there's a character named Lulu. Now, she isn't just some kind of random character. Back in 2014, when all the Cool Kid hackings were still happening, a YouTuber by the name of Lulu Loves the Game was one of the first people to actually record these hackings. Now, for most of Forsaken's history, they've only had 4 killers, but there's a few of them that were left behind. Some of them, like these here, were just concepts, and some others were fully implemented, modeled, and scripted, but for some reason just never got used in the game. And while we're also still talking about killers, we should probably also talk about the developer exclusive killers. Anime characters just seem to be really, really popular for some reason.
This is no joke.
Minecraft
Yeah,
Steve
this is why I'm making this video. It's actually not because of the Disney card gameplay. Noli. I want
on March 18th, John Doe gets stat boosts that make him basically invincible.
Tomorrow.
It's the same thing for Jason, just
No
this time
way.
on Friday the 13th.
It's actually what's promised.
If you're wearing the H2O Delirious skin as Jason, and you look underneath his legs, you'll see a secret message.
There's no way. I think I'm dreaming. I'm just dreaming.
Meta, bust rate Frank again.
Bro! Ah! I just don't think I can love this. It's just cool. You cannot say you love. You cannot say you don't like this song. Just not really. I just
heavy here in Mexico City, in this marginalized area where
welcome to the underground.
Another one is gone. The rain is very
breaking news. I am coming tomorrow. Breaking news. I am coming tomorrow. Breaking news.
Bro, that's targeting? Targeting?
Say hello to the new.
Please don't bite me. Just know you're gonna bite me. You're too. Please don't bite me. Just know you're gonna bite me. You're too.
is already drama with Helldivers coming to Xbox. Now, I've already seen multiple videos in other media with conversations that are revolving around Helldivers being quite upset about Xbox joining the fight. Many have even threatened to boycott against Helldivers and have threatened to kill any Helldivers that have an Xbox logo beside their name after the release. I swear, people will do anything to have a valid excuse just to murder another fellow Helldiver. No one else but a few edgelords feel this way about this huge development. It is completely undemocratic to not accept more help to fight back against these buggers, clankers, and squids. And if it comes to it, our rogue Helldiver elimination program will come back with a fierceness to stop these traitors. But we probably don't need to against the 4 people who are gonna do it. There is already
if you became the last Roblox player, how would things change? Initially,
Your aura is limitless, connecting seamlessly across your favorite devices. Introducing
breaking news, Noli is coming out literally tomorrow. Noli comes out July 11th. After the longest wait ever, Noli is finally here. This is what Haitoko has to say. The stage is set. The lights are lit. Don't you want to see a big shot? All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. And I'm the star of the show. See you soon, July 11th. That's it, guys. Get ready, save up your money, play Forsaken, because tomorrow, Friday 2025, July 11th, for Noli finally releases. Welcome to Forsaken News. This is the series where I talk about all the hot news for Forsaken. Let's begin. Starting off with a few Noli teasers. Take a look at the new Forsaken logo. This will be the new logo once the Noli update drops. Currently, we only got a small teaser for it. That's why it looks so weird. Once the update drops, we'll get a full logo reveal. Speaking of Noli, we also got this amazing thumbnail that will also be in the Noli update. Overall, some really exciting stuff. We finally got some news about the upcoming killer called Charlatan. We barely have any information about this killer. All we know is that she will be inspired by epic minigames, and we can even see some art of her in the Pirate Bay map. But here's the new news that we got. She is still coming to the game, but hasn't really been worked on. Once work will start for her, we most likely won't really know anything about her until she'll be closer to being done. I think that's the best way to go about developing, honestly, keeping us surprised. We also got some news about an upcoming survivor. Her name is Valkyrie, and she's actually one of the oldest upcoming survivors. Well, we finally got some news about her. The designer for Valkyrie left a while back, but the new designer is now Cacklebox. And that's kind of it for now. So most likely, the Valkyrie you're seeing right now will look a little bit different. The 1x1x1x1 killer will be receiving a few changes. Take a listen to a handful of new sound effects he'll be receiving.
Guess you're feeling the pressure.
You're it.
I should kill myself. Guess you're feeling.
Oh well.
Looks like 1x4 will also be receiving a new skin. Now, the video itself is really blurry, so I can't exactly tell you what this skin is, but looks like a monochrome type skin, and I'm pretty sure at the top right corner it says it's from a different series, so this is most likely a collab skin. If a 1x kills a Shaletsky, there will be a custom kill animation that plays. In comparison, here's 1x killing a normal player.
Jason.
Overall, I love small details like this. Some more interesting news, the Forsaken lobby will be updating slightly. So far from this picture, we can see that the lobby just looks a lot more full of stuff. And personally, my favorite news out of today, Planet Voss is getting a makeover. Yes, this crappy map is getting a remake. Here's the full video of the map. We got a really small teaser. I have no idea what this could be, but there's been a theory going around that this is a small teaser for the upcoming 226W6 skin. I mean, I can see it. There's a spider and there's blue behind the spider. Honestly, a pretty good theory. This one is for all the Forsaken lore lovers. This is the somewhat official design of the Spectre. Simply a scary red and black blob. There have been a bunch of removed emotes, including Mr. Quiet, Subterfuge, TikTok, No, and Hiccup. But looks like all these emotes will be making a return at some point, but most of these will be animated. Subterfuge will also be a lot cheaper or even free. What I mean by free is that you'll have to unlock them in some way, but that's just a theory. Hopefully we'll get these emotes in the game soon enough. Probably not in the Noli update, but maybe in the next update after Noli. Some interesting milestone news, Shaletsky milestone 3 and 4 will be getting custom animations. Take a look. Same thing goes towards Chance milestone 3 and 4.
Aw, dang it. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. I can't stop winning. Aw, dang it. You're crafting my sword for me.
Hey guys, you know what time it is? It's time for 60-second showdown! That's right, we got the cream of the crop here. We got the XP 1000 North Star Edition versus the Can-Am Defender Limited Edition. You have 1 minute, go.
Ooh, let me start. Listen, these machines have cabs for a reason, right? To keep the elements out and to keep the fun and the family safe and secure inside. And the Polaris Ranger just more comfortable, quieter, everything's more intuitive. It's my choice.
100%. When you get the Ranger and the Defender side by side, nice. Get it? There's no comparison to comfort. You got the seats, you got the ergonomics and the comfort and everything laid out perfectly in your Ranger.
But more importantly, if you're anything like you and you're terrible with directions, this guy has a built-in GPS with the full screen, with navigation, with the stereos, the speakers are facing right at your face. So when you start to talk technology, this has technology that flat out doesn't. No screen, no GPS. You try to change the temperature, not gonna happen because it is a full process. Whereas this, the switches tell you exactly what they're gonna do, how it's gonna do it, and boom, everything is right at your fingertips happening right as you ask it.
You're not gonna change temperature because you're too big.
I'm really happy they're adding this because we honestly really needed more unique things about the milestone skins. Deviled Fish suggested a fun little thing the Forsaken team could do for the 1-year anniversary. Make a separate game and have all the old Forsaken mechanics in that game. Simply a game to revisit the old version of Forsaken. And Kaiser, one of the Forsaken developers, actually thinks this idea is cool. Hopefully we'll see this on the the way, the Forsaken anniversary is on December 25th. Remember the upcoming blocks are John Doe skin? Well, he's still coming. For the people who don't remember, here's the trailer for the skin. Hytoko, one of the Forsaken owners, is actually going back and changing a bunch of survivor skins due to recognizability issues. This also includes killer minions and just a few killers. But don't worry, your beloved skin shouldn't change too much. Only a few things will change to make everything feel a lot nicer. And finally in the news, here's a list of a bunch of changes we should be expecting soon in the game. But remember, there's still that chance that these will be changing. Builderman and Taft's buildings are highlighted to their teammates while they are existing. .007 and 7's clone is highlighted to himself while active. 1x4's RTR speed on hit is now capped at speed 1 instead of speed 3. Mass infection and lag buff, entanglement and lag buff 525 seconds. Entanglement and stun is capped at 5 seconds. Unstable eye speed and blindness duration decreased. Unstable eye aura duration increased. Fixed John Doe's abilities being disabled for longer than it should be after placing digital footprint. Removed the gap between John Doe and his first fight. Delay between spikes up decreased. Lowered the end lag from corrupt energy. Lowered speed 1 from corrupt energy. John Doe now gets aura readings on a survivor he hits with corrupt energy for 5 seconds. And here's a video of how to do John Doe should feel. More about tapping and less about sniping the player across the map. Dusakar will be getting a few changes, so here they are. Can now sprint during spawn protection and plasma, and they no longer slow the user heavily. Spawn protection duration decreased. Multiple Dusakars no longer impact resistance level for spawn protection. Spawn protection wall interference timer decreased. Spawn protection recently protected timer increased. Plasma beam now grants 20 overhealth, but every other Dusakar reduces the amount by 2.5. Plasma beam hitbox is a little shorter, but wider in size. Plasma beam cooldown is increased to 45. That's all the news I have for today. If you want to get more straightforward news without needing to watch a 20-minute news video, subscribe here. I'm your guy.
Unlock the secrets of your pet's gut health with Petivity.
We've needed something like this for a long time.
Petivity. Reimagine pet care.
Life insurance that meets your needs now.
Has Forsaken been feeling boring lately? Are you tired of the same 4 killers and you want someone new? Well, too bad, because these guys aren't releasing just yet. But hey, Noli is like around the corner, so it's not out. Anyways, here
are you sure?
To the game, hopefully very soon.
See, you just see a normal guest here. Ignore that his name's Guest 666. He would turn around and you would see this!
Starting with Guest 666, such a classic Roblox myth, finally coming to Forsaken. This guy is most likely releasing after Noli, so high hopes we get him really soon. Guest 666 is the tallest killer that's gonna be in the game. That's if you don't count King cheating his way about this guy's appearance. His intro is him staring deeply into your soul through the window.
Are you sure?
Nothing beats it.
And with Guest release, we will most likely be getting a new skin but of course, it's a version. There's most likely also going to be some lore-related stuff with Guest 666 and the new milestone skins. As you can see, there is a silhouette of Guest 666 in all of the milestone noob skins. Overall, I'm really excited for this beast of a killer to be added to Forsaken.
Hey there. I'm Jeff the Killer.
This psychopath is going to Jeff the Kill you so hard that you die. He originates from this picture that has overstayed its welcome and lost its scary factor about 2 decades ago. He is a bit of a strange addition to the roster since I think that Jason already kinda takes his role, but maybe he can be similar to Two Time being a stealth-based character. From what we know, he will have a slash and a crouch ability. The crouch grants him undetectability, which work for something like the trip mines or even sentries. From the gameplay that we have, we can see his kill animation, and we don't need to talk about this. The King is a well-known coward, not strong on his own, so he hopped into a mech to hide away from his problems. This killer is most likely going to release along with a whole combat initiation collab, since we already have a few skins planned like Mystic Jason and Mark Taff. We have a concept of his intro where we can see him jumping into his mech, initiating the combat. We don't know any of his abilities, but I do have a theory on one of them. For maps like Horror Hotel, where it's hard to place such a big killer in a small area, he can just hop out of his mech, possibly going full melee with a default moveset to how he would function with his mech. Other gameplay news is that he has the slowest stamina regeneration out of all the killers, but has the fastest run speed out of the killers. We also have a small snippet of his chase theme. Take a listen. Other than that, that's pretty much everything we've seen as of now.
Okay, let's lock in.
Mr. Doombringer is one of the more well-known characters, of course being based on the Roblox admin of the same name. Despite his Robloxian design, he is going to be way taller than expected, being one of the tallest killers that we know of. He will function very differently to all the other killers. He will instead work as a game of freeze tag. Once he gets you, you will be captured in a cage. Other survivors can go and save the people who are stuck in the cages. He will possibly have an attack with his hammer, but so far we know nothing about his other abilities. He might also be getting a special last man standing theme against Builderman or Shaletsky, since they all used to work together at the same place, that being Roblox headquarters, of course.
Yeah, he's totally cuddlefish.
This is a different guy.
Two Time's deceased partner will be coming back with a bloodthirsty vengeance. His appearance is similar to Two Time with a few changes like the skin being black and his shirt being purple, and of course the hat and tentacles. From what the lore has told us, after Two Time killed Azure, the Spectre revived him and transformed him into a monster. Azure has actually gotten a concept moveset. Take a look. Now do remember this is only a concept, so this moveset will most likely be different in the actual game. In the future we might also be getting a Azure skin called Amara. The origin story of Amara goes that Azure was originally meant to be scrapped and replaced with Amara, but those plans have been scrapped, so Amara might still become a skin for Azure.
As a business traveler, I appreciate TSA pre-check. I don't have to take my laptop out of my bag. I don't have to take my shoes off, and I'm typically wearing a blazer, so I just having TSA pre-check is definitely a stress-free way to travel.
From scientists and engineers to software programmers and more, we're working together to drive change because we see the power of change in the world. What change do you want to see?
The Slenderman will be coming to Forsaken at some point, hopefully this year. He is obviously based on the Slenderman that we all know and love or hate. We have very limited information on this character. He has two different versions as of right now, the upcoming killer that everyone will be able to play as, and the developer version. We will be mostly looking at the upcoming one, but if you're interested in the developer, then make sure to check out perhaps Kit's video where he plays against a dev using Slenderman. Alright, back to the main topic. We only have two abilities confirmed for Slenderman. The first one is his passive, this being also his main and probably only way of damaging survivors as of now. If you stare at him, you will take damage each time you look at him. His second ability is to disappear. This ability makes him, well, go invisible. But that's not everything. He can also move at a fast rate than before and even travel through walls. The developer version of Slenderman has both of these abilities, so once he gets finalized, he might not have this exact moveset. As for other information on him, we know how his model will look like, and honestly, I would prefer if they stick to the Roblox style, but at the same time, I like what they are going for. We have a short clip of his walking animation, very creepy, but looks really cool. This makes me think, will all survivors be locked into first person mode whenever this killer is active? Since it's kinda hard to sneak up on anyone when you're that tall. Either way, can't wait for more news to drop on this guy. One of my personal favorites. As the name suggests, he's a giant zombie, and while we don't know a whole lot about him yet, what we do know is super interesting. If you're killed by Zombie King, you actually get infected and turn into a zombie yourself. It's almost like a built-in infection game mode, which adds a whole new twist to the gameplay. That's what I really love about these upcoming killers. Each one brings something new and unique mechanics to Forsaken. Another rumored ability for Zombie King is a summoning move, where Zombie King can call in different types of mini-zombies. Some might be fiery, others metallic. The variety could make him very unpredictable and also fun to go up against. There's also a possible School Zombie King skin on the way. In School Kids Render, you can actually see Zombie King bullying him, so that could definitely be a hint.
This summer, get ready. The rivers are gonna run red. Oh yeah!
Up next is a killer that's both creepy and funny. Cool Killer. This weird creature comes equipped with a chainsaw in one hand and in the other one. As goofy as this may seem, Cool Killer was actually one of the earliest clan killers in the game. Right now, if you see kind of information about him, we do have a pretty cool attack animation. Interestingly, it looks a lot like Jason's dashing ability. This could mean Cool Killer would put something similarly to Jason, or maybe even end up as a Jason skin down the line. One cool concept for this guy could be that he can charge up and break through walls in maps, since Cool Killer or even the Kool-Aid Man is known to break through walls of many places in commercials. Honestly, who knows at this point? This character's been getting a lot of attention lately, mostly thanks to the appearance in Doors 2024 April Fool's update. But for those who don't know, Draco Bloxer is a red, blocky monster that originally came from the classic Roblox game Built to Survive Draco Bloxers. We actually have a pretty good idea of how Draco Bloxer will look like in Forsaken. If you check out the lobby, you'll notice it's already mounted on the wall as sort of a preview. Even in the cool carnival map, there's a giant statue of Draco Bloxer just standing there. Of course, that statue is probably just a larger and exaggerated version. In-game, the real Draco Bloxer will likely be a bit smaller and more detailed. There's also a possibility we could be getting a special skin based on the Great Draco Bloxer version from Combat Initiation, which of course would be pretty awesome. Definitely a killer to watch out for. Phosphorus is an interesting one. This killer is based on dying graphics cards and has no real connection to Roblox. We sadly don't have much information on this character and how they will play out. What we do know is that they had 3 designs during their whole lifetime. The first one being a Robloxian styled one, the second one being more snake-like, something like Sebastian from Pressure for those who know, and the final third version being a mix of the previous 2 designs. Honestly, I like the first design more, but I'm still excited to see what they have in store for this character. Next up is a potential new collab killer, Charlatan. She's inspired by the Roblox game Epic Minigames, and her design seems to lean into the clown theme. We already have some ideas on how she'll play. Her main weapon is a bat, and one of her abilities involves a rocket launcher. What really makes Charlatan cool is the minigame mechanic. Just like in Epic Minigames, it looks like you'll have to complete unique challenges during a match. This could add a really fun and unpredictable twist to the gameplay. Honestly, Charlatan sounds like an awesome and creative addition. Hopefully we'll see her in the game soon. Whistle Occurrence, also known as Flowers in Hebrew, is an upcoming killer based on Vibring Leaf's YouTube horror series of the same name. We have very small details on how they will look like and work in Forsaken. We have seen their model being showcased. Gameplay wise, we don't have much information either on this. All we really have are some animations of looks like to be some abilities.
Nature's Recipe knows a dog's best life is measured in wags. That's why every recipe is made with natural ingredients, like chicken, sweet potato, and pumpkin.
Another upcoming killer is Guest 1458. This character has gone through a ton of redesigns and changes. First started out as a butcher, which later became into the Star Glitcher, got some small tuning, which resulted in the Rook. He was then presumably scrapped due to the developers not liking him as much, and they ended up basically changing him completely, being replaced by an undead soldier. And finally, in the end, we got Guest 1458. From what we know, this is his current state. He is going to be a zombie soldier relating to Guest 1337, just like his previous.
Oh, Jesus, Ash. Oh, Jesus.
The sign he will be a Star Glitcher. The developers have stated that Rook will be able to change forms just like the Star Glitcher script. So since Guest 1458 is also a Star Glitcher, he will possibly retain those same abilities. The Masked and the Decayed are two very similar killers. Both are based on famous Roblox games, the Masked being based on Bloxburg and the Decayed being Lumber Tycoon. These guys are grouped together for a few reasons. Both seem like they will be similar to Jason gameplay wise, they were both revealed to the community at the same time, and from the lack of any real updates and information on these two characters, I have a feeling that these guys will sadly be scrapped. There is a possibility that they are being reworked to function differently from Jason, but for now, we can only speculate. And hey, if they do go scrapped as killers, maybe these guys will turn into Jason skins. This mysterious character Sorkus has been revealed during a small ARG on Twitter. All we know is that he is based off the Roblox admin of the same name, and that he will be wielding his iconic Sorkus' Scythe of Death as a weapon. This is another case of those killers with very limited information on them, but hopefully we will hear more about this character. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully we will see these killers in the game soon enough. Hopefully these guys won't take years to get added, and I'm really excited to see what Forsaken has in store for us. Thanks for watching, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
With the easy-to-wear Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor, tracking your glucose can be more affordable and personal. Now, more people pay $0 for the Freestyle Libre systems than other CGMs. This is progress. Try the #1 CGM in the US for free today.
Just up the corridor from the future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk is the earthly headquarters of Star Food Service Equipment Repair in the Marion Enterprise Center. We boldly service the corridor, the Quad Cities, the Cedar Valley, and beyond. Our expert technicians are ready to warp speed to your location, ensuring your kitchen stays operational.
Oh God, oh.
What's your favorite killer skin in Forsaken says about you? Jason, default.
Yeah, I know.
You're a new player. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. Jason, camp counselor. You probably like to read webcomics in your spare time. Jason, farm boy. You probably like how he has a pickaxe, or you like the actual reference. Jason, none. You've either played the Nun Massacre, or you're just really religious. Jason, scene core. You're a scene core girl, or you like how it says on the t-shirt. Jason, hockey star. You play hockey in real life, or you're like me and you like how the hockey mask is actually necessary here. Jason, weights and trophies. Bodybuilder, or you have a sense of humor. Jason, lumberjack. You're probably a lumberjack yourself, or you like plaid t-shirts. Jason, seriously? This is your favorite skin?
What?
Your favorite holidays are birthdays, I guess? I don't know. Jason, Manhattan. Your favorite Friday the 13th movie is the Manhattan one. Or you've just seen one of those stupid videos that say, oh, Manhattan's pay to win because it's dark. Use it now. Jason, Arrival. You don't exist. Jason, hitbox accurate. You either 1, actually understand the reference, 2, actually think it gives you a bigger hit box, or 3, you just find it funny. Jason, Butcher, there is a 100% chance that you've watched every season. And if you haven't somehow, how is this skin your favorite? Jason, look, you love the Pepsi Change. Or your favorite. Jason, Alpha Trevor. Wait, that's it. Jason, Delirious. You probably just bought it because you like the voice lines and chase theme. Or you're the 1% of players who actually watch H2O Delirious. Jason, Retro. You're probably an absolute sweat. Or AFK. Or friendly. Or bad. Jason, Michelle Myers. You find this skin fucking hilarious. Jason, Michael Myers. You've either watched Halloween, or you just bought it because, for whatever reason. Jason, Eddie. Jason, that's it. You 100% bought it for the last minute, or you've actually listened to the official song. Jason, Barbara. You love you. And you're pissed off to have it happen to you like Jason, Deep Soul. You probably love this one. Or you're like me, or you're not like me, and you sleep with a teddy. Jason, Combat Initiate. You probably just bought it because everyone was telling you to. Or you're like Jason, Martha. This is your favorite skin. Also your favorite. Jason, Martha. Once again, this is your favorite skin. And also your skill. Jason, Martha. You probably got Martha and just decided to use the skin. And then you realize how good it was. Jason, Milestone 4. You're either one of those guys who never swap skins and always uses Milestone 4, or you're a normal person that plays on skins and barely uses Milestone 4. Jason, VIP. You either just want to show off that you got VIP, or you just like how Jason's shipping. Or you're like me, you like Insane. Jason, Insane Streamer. If I chopped you up in a meat grinder, and the only thing that came out was your eyeball, then you're probably dead. Jason, Easter Ripper. You either actually understand the reference, or you're like my one friend who keeps saying this when they're using the skin.
I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny.
Cool Kid, Default. And here we see a Cool Kid main in their young years. Cool Kid, Whimsical. There is a 99% chance that you are going to leave in 007 for last. I hate you. Cool Kid, Original. There's also a 99% chance that you're going to leave in 007 for last, but at least you have good skin taste. Cool Kid, Cultist. Excuse me, why are you wearing this skin? You're probably in a cult yourself, to be honest. Cool Kid, Pool Kid. You play pool. And love it. Cool Kid, School Kid. You're the biggest nerd I've ever seen in my life. Cool Kid, Dapper. You love how this child is absolutely dripped out in this suit. Or you like him because he's British! Cool Kid, Cooler. You probably skateboard in real life. Or you've seen one of those videos where they say the skin's underrated. It's not. It's pretty bad. Cool Kid, Weirdly Strict. You've probably actually played the original game. Respect. Cool Kid, Pajama Kid. You like how Cool Kid's actually wearing pajamas now because he's a 10-year-old. Cool Kid, Cosplayer. You 100% bought this skin for the voice lines. There's no other reason. Cool Kid, Nightmare. You saw the render for the skin and thought it looked really cool. Or you've actually played the original game. Cool Kid, Cupcakes. There's a 99% chance you glazed the living shit out of this skin. Or you were actually alive when the My Little Ponies creepypasta was a thing. Cool Kid, Blue Dude. You're just like everyone else. You're not special. Cool Kid, Pretty Princess. You're not special. You're just like the rest of us. Except you're a girl. Cool Kid, Color and Electricity. You either like the chase theme, or you like... yeah, I don't know. Cool Kid, Masked Man. Wait, this is actually your favorite skin? Oh my god, you're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Yeah! Cool Kid, Savior. You are a huge fan of Undertale. Or you just bought it because it looked cool. Cool Kid, Mafioso. There's a 50% chance you'll sweat. And there's a 50% chance that you suck at the game. Also, you're not special. You're just like the rest of us. Cool kid, one more time. You've probably seen the original show, but I'm pissed off that you just spent 2,000 coins on a mid skin. Cool kid, milestone 1. This is your favorite skin. This is the most basic shit I've ever seen in my life. Cool kid, milestone 2. You probably like the simplicity of it. Fair enough. Cool kid, milestone 3. You're one of the only people that prefer this over milestone 4. Cool kid, milestone 4. You are never changing skins. Ever. John Doe, default. Probably just played it. And played 3 rounds with him. And lost all of them. And now you hate him. John Doe, Butcher. I don't even know what the skin is referencing. How could this be your favorite skin? John Doe, Pedro.exe. You are a funny, silly little guy. John Doe, Script Builder. You really like the 2006 vibe the skin has, or you think the spikes are cool. John Doe, All-Star. You play football in real life. Or you're one of those weirdos who think the skin is actually good, like what the fuck? John Doe, Demon King. You probably love the voice lines because of how silly they are. So where have you guys gone? I haven't seen you guys in a while. John Doe, Geometry. You either love the chase theme, actually understand the reference, or you're one of those losers who use it because digital footprint looks slightly smaller. John Doe, Gashopper. You've either actually played on this company, or, you know. John Doe, Annihilation. You've probably never played Shapes and Beats in your life. Or you actually have. Respect. John Doe, yourself. Most YouTubers say go take a shower, but I'm not like other YouTubers. Respect for getting yourself John Doe, but why do most of y'all use the most mid avatars with this skin? John Doe, Milestone 1. There is no possible way this is your favorite skin. It barely even changes the default skin. How is this your favorite? John Doe, Milestone 2. You like how he's not overly desaturated, and you like how there's a crown on his head now. John Doe, Milestone 3. You love this skin so much and keep arguing how it's better than Milestone 4. Honestly, it might be. John Doe, Milestone 4. You are in the 0.1% of players who actually have John Doe at Milestone 4. Major respect to you. John Doe, Santa. You either actually like the look of this skin, or you're one of those losers who are flexing that they're an OG. John Doe, Poached. Out of all the skins, you picked this as your favorite? Respect. Oh, so you probably love the Easter Bunny. 1x1, default. I mean, I guess it looks pretty cool. I don't know how this is your favorite though. 1x1, classic. You either really like the 2006 vibe it has, or you've seen one of those pay to win skins videos and saw this one on there. 1x1, soccer legend. You play soccer in real life. There's no other reason to use this skin. 1x1, 16th Night. You probably understand the reference to this skin. I do not. At all. 1x1, Darkness.
I tell you what I think. I am a much better human being than you. These are your streets.
No, they're your streets to keep safe. You can keep your own office going, but you're gonna run mine.
Turn the noise down!
Can we shut this bitch up?
At The Missing Link, we turn good diets into great ones, using only fresh, wholesome ingredients. Our supplements provide just the right amount of what they need to live life to the fullest. That means more cuddles, more playtime, and more love. Because when it comes to full body health, the right balance of natural, whole food ingredients that deliver nutritional benefits is key to providing powerful, proven support. They spend every moment loving us, so we do the same for them.
You're probably a tough main, or you like how it looks. There's no in between. 1x1, Monaco. You probably really love the black and white color scheme. Fair enough. It looks really cool. 1x1, you are really happy they gave this a work, and you probably love the fire effects as well. 1x1, Voidbound. You really love purple and black, and only purple and black. 1x1, Timeless. You love the classic Roblox effect, and you'll never stop loving them till the day you die. 1x1, Betrayed. You either use this skin because you're like everyone else, or you're like me, you like how you British. 1x1, Milestone 1. Okay, there is no possible way this is your favorite fucking skin for 1x1. 1x1. Milestone 2. Same for this, it's so fucking basic. 1x1. Milestone 3. Okay, I guess this one is a little more acceptable, but it's still dog cheese. 1x1. Milestone 4. Okay, this one's excusable. You probably really love the cape and shoulder pads. Even though this might be your favorite Milestone 4 skin, you still can't wait for the rework. 1x1. Guardian. I like how he's wearing armor, and you find his sword's pretty cool. Or you're an environmentalist. 1x1. Jack Frost. Unlike Santa John Doe, there's a really high chance that you're flexing that you're an OG. Still though, respect for using this skin. 1x1. 1x. Your opinion is correct. And you're probably like me and feel bad for everyone else who didn't get it. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Feel free to argue with my opinions in the comments. So if you're wondering why my audio sounds different, it's because I got new headphones and I'm trying them out. And they're also pretty cool. Because now I can do this shit! Also, me and a lot of other people are working on a game called Candy Catastrophe. It's basically candy killers versus fruit and vegetable survivors. And currently we need some extra hands on our team because we are missing a few important roles, like scripters. So if you want to help us out, or just watch development, go click the link in the description to join the Discord server, right now. If you somehow liked this video, click the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you want this spot for survivor skins. That'll take way longer, but I do not care. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, probably in like 2 weeks. Bye bye.
This dude wants to go outside, but I'm not letting him, because he's been very bad today. He bit everyone in the family.
Drink the water. Now. Drink the water. No. You can't.
What your favorite killer skin in Forsaken says about you. Jason, default. You're a new player. There's no other way to sugarcoat it.
I see. You know what that means. Falcon Pup! Yes, G. What your favorite Forsaken Sentinel skin says about you. Shaletsky, default. You thought it would be easy to land your stuns. It is, most of the time. Shedletsky, modern. You think the crown he wears gives you authority. Shedletsky, fencer. The sword on his head makes you laugh. You also probably don't fence. Shedletsky, classic. Whatever, get stunned, loser. You probably own time with one too. Shedletsky, John First Station. You probably own the one from the toolkit skin. You also Shedletsky, whale. You probably have to play the game Nuke the Whale, or you're a disappointing person in the life. Shedletsky, chicken. Please stop bullying me for that. Yes, that's true. Leave him alone. Shedletsky, chef. You're the bane of all 1x. Either that or you're buddy-buddy. Shedletsky, I'm not saying that. You personally ignore the course. You're going to solo killer, no matter what. Shedletsky, you kill who? You probably have a lot of legends. Doesn't matter which, I'll bet you have one. Shedletsky, right eye. You like the socialize, we're used to it in the world. Shedletsky, Immortal. You probably do this a lot.
Or EOE, food can be hard to swallow. Dupixent is proven to help reduce inflammation and ease swallowing. Severe allergic reactions can...
Shedletsky, Light Ninja. You probably try to actually protect the support characters. Respect. Shedletsky, Fire Ninja. You bully Jasons. Shedletsky, Dark Ninja. You probably have your username Japanese, yet you don't speak it. Shedletsky, Skyfu. You're a chill guy. Shedletsky, vampire. You're either a goofball or you like Hotel Transylvania, or both. Shedletsky, knight. You are like a lot of other Celeste teammates. Yeah, that's cool. This gun's epic, I won't lie. Shedletsky, rockstar. You're probably the opposite of Nemo. Shedletsky, figure. You like dick figures or his color scheme. You wish you had a red sword though. Shedletsky, Turking. You either played Battle Bricks or you saw the sword and immediately bought it. Shedletsky, Y2K. As the wiki quotes, Y2K stands does not turn the survivor into a hood gangster. Shedletsky, Sunderland. You either thought he was red or you played Battle Bricks 2. If not, I have no idea where you got this. Shedletsky, hired. You like to trick people into thinking you're a milestone too, Shedletsky. Shedletsky, crafter. If you land your stun, you probably yell, I am Steve. Shedletsky, Blood Edge. You either know the meme, or you thought it was from Dragon Ball Z. Shedletsky, Vagabond. Please add me and protect me, I need you. Shedletsky, Guardian Angel. You are extremely sweaty. Please, leave me alone. Please, I beg of you. Shedletsky, Telemon. You probably have Taff in the 1x Darkness skin. Shedletsky, 5 more. You're a silly Billy. You also either die a lot or solo carry the whole team. Shedletsky, Golden. You're probably extremely skilled. This costs a lot of money. Go shower. Shedletsky, Milestones. You're either bragging or proud of yourself. If 4, you're probably toxic as heck. Shedletsky, The Guide. I've never ever seen one before. Like ever. Shedletsky, Awesome Ninja. You've watched Ninjago. You feel like you have all the golden weapons, don't you? Shedletsky, Santa. You wear it because you can't buy it anymore, or you're just generally very festive. Shedletsky, Harry Twinkle 2929. You probably haven't seen the rap song, and you wear it just to annoy people. Shedletsky, Nasha Trap. You are devastated to leave, and there's also a slight chance you're regret it. Guess, I'm not saying the numbers all the time. Default. You love to go toe-to-toe with the killer. You probably get sad to predict your block. Guest. Matt. You probably actually know the last guesses. I'm coming with you. Guest. Scoutmaster. You like Boy Scouts. Either that or you're a middle-aged man in his 40s. Guest. Modern. You hate bacons, or you are one. Guest. Asian. You probably like James Bond. You also protect 007N, better man a chance. Guest. Agent. If you stand still, you become invisible to all the killer and supports. Guest. Hospital patient. You probably lived through a fatal blow and lived at 0 health before. Guest. Deep sleep. You're either a goofball or you're purposely dual Jason Deep Sleep mains. Guest. Classic. You are the bane of everyone. Can you ever lose? Never! I'm kidding. Guest. Steampunk. You wear it because the mask is sick. It is. I agree. Guest. Little brother. You either like Project Moon, or you thought he was Kratos. Guest. Modern Matt. You like the show as well, and I've honestly never seen someone for this, ever. Guest. Boy guest. You probably watched Ghibli Toilet before. Guest. Girl guest. You like My Little Pony.
Are you sure?
Guest. Sunglasses. Guest. Biker. You probably own a motorcycle, or wish you had one. Guest. Invincible. You watch Invincible edits all the time, and you wish it was you in the edit. Guest. Red carpet. The killers fear you more than you fear them. Guest. Nacho. You've probably seen Nacho Libre, or you just think he's playing spin in general. Guess. Tommy Jarvis. Is that a level 1 Jason I see? You know what that is. Falcon Pup! Guess. G. You probably don't know what God is. If you do, this benefits you. Guess. Ozzy. You like big shields and you cannot lie, or you play combat initiation. Guess. Ally that kills zombies, not you. You like the name, or is the most happy that's the voice? Yes, Dragon Ball. You probably don't know what Yakuza is, and bought it because you're so fast. Yes, Ultra Kill. You bully everyone, including your teammates. Yes, Gingerbread. You probably play Fortnite and use the Mary Marauder skin a lot. Yes, MX. You probably played Torches Super Mario Madness before. Chance, Default. You really just love gambling. Chance, Homeless. You think it's funny you gambled all his money away. It is. Chance, Agent. You're such a
Are you sure?
Chance, Blue Day. You like color blue, and Blue Rifle. Chance, Pink Day.
Are you sure?
Chance, Flip Flop. You like the fact he's opposite Korsky, or you like awkward. Chance, LMAD. You're toxic, or you just want to make it deal for killers. Chance, Fast Food. You like Burger King. Chance, Loads of Money. You've probably seen the Loads of Money meme, or you can't spell. Chance, Cowboy. You think you're the main character until your gun explodes. Chance, Mr. Worldwide. You like the fact that you can literally gamble with your avatar now. Chance, Alien. You're a silly guy, and you're probably matching with an Elliot. Chance, Hack Me. You're either the nicest person ever, or the most toxic piece of crap in the world. Chance, Multicolor Better. You probably have LED lights inside your bedroom.
Getting the BXD and PXP with the L4 BMG from B-Caps to align with the JPKs from GDC. Dan, thoughts?
I'll lock in the L4 B&G and align it with GDC.
Sounds great.
Kev, you know what your new Green Mountain commercial needs?
Don't say jingle.
A jingle. Rise and blend for that bold, smooth.
Chance, Cool Bones. You're an edgy emo, or you love Halloween. Chance, Pico. You're 100% a Newgrounds fan. Chance, Avian Sight. You think it's the coolest skin. It is, I agree. Chance, Flipnote.
I
The
can't
whole
wait
reason
for
you bought
Noli.
the Chance is because of the Let's Go Gambling clip. Chance,
Tomorrow.
Retro.
I just
You
told
probably
you.
have retro skin for everyone, and want an expensive skin, but not golden. Chance, Golden. Please, take a shower. I beg of you.
And I
Chance,
can't wait to buy
Milestone.
him.
You're either bragging, or you seriously
Beat
like
up
poker.
all the survivors with him.
Chance, Ultra Kill. Let's be real, flipping a coin and landing a shot, that's pretty cool. Chance, Mirror. You want to show everybody how luck is not on your side. What your favorite Forsaken Killer skin says about you, extras. Jason, Milestones. Sure, you could be bragging, but my god, it looks sick as heck. Jason, VIP. You spent 800 Robux on this. Aren't you proud of yourself? John Doe, Milestones. You literally look like a rock. John Doe, Santa. Ho ho, mother lover, and then you proceed to lobby wipe. John Doe, Rochess. You've probably had tree bar before, and your stat is leading forever. 1x, Milestones. I can never tell your milestones aside from Chase King. 1x, Champion. You think you're the main character. This time I will agree with you. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I got so tongue-tied during this video. Stupid. Probably because I just hit McDonald's, but I don't know. Forgive me for that. Well, support and survivors.
That's it all.
Well, set up a poll, do anything y'all want. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, it up a lot. I mean, Dragon Balls. Anyway, see ya.
Just shut up and rage quit.
While Americans are celebrating our country with family, friends, and fireworks, Republicans in Congress.
In Forsaken, you are capable of playing as 10 different survivors, all with their own unique abilities attached to their own unique identities. Each one of them exciting in their own way, able to completely switch up the game. Like how Shidletsky can stun the killer, stopping them dead in their tracks. Or how 007 and 7 can create duplicates of himself to trick the killer. Or how Dusakar can protect one of their allies with a barrier, so long as distance is kept from the killer. Or with the power of working as a team, absolutely nothing can stop you. Doesn't it make you angry? Aren't you riddled with spite? When your team lets you down, when they turn you into a fool, what will there be left of you? Look at yourself, keeled over like a pathetic poodle. So, that's it. You give up? No, you're better than that. You know what you have to do. You will show them hate. Hey, that wasn't very cool, dude. Well, anyways, 1x, 1x, 1x. Dude, how do you say the full name with a straight face? Is one of the 4 killers in Forsaken that you can play as. He is a ranged-based killer, with his objective as the killer to stand alone as the primary threat of the game. No teammates to work with, then no teammates you'll ever need to work with. Just you and your blade, ready to pay retribution, or something like that. Now, fundamentally, killer gameplay is very different to survivor gameplay. Your abilities have a lot more weighing power than what small tricks that survivors can pull off, with generally lower cooldown times and one ability unanimous to all killers, this being Slash, a simple swing at the enemy which will deal 20 damage on hit. But because 1x is corrupted and evil, every swing will also apply Poison 1 and Glitched 1 for 5 seconds. The poison will deal additional damage over time, and Glitched will cover your screen in these inverted squares that rapidly flicker all over your screen, obscuring your view temporarily. This makes 1x quite a deadly threat, as the moment you're hit, not only do you suffer extra damage over time, but you can't see. Alright, that's enough. Glitched also makes your target more susceptible to damage, just like weakness does, meaning they take more damage after every consecutive hit. This also means that Glitch can bypass resistance stacks like Dusakar's shield. Epilepsy mode won't save you from that. Obviously though, aggressively clicking with your mouse doesn't exactly make for exciting gameplay, which is why 1x's second ability begins to make the whole ranged part of him make a lot more sense. Mass Infection is an ability which forces 1x to stay in place, as he makes a rattlesnake hissing sound before protruding a massive green shockwave. This shockwave will deal 35 damage to anyone who steps close in its warpath. And just like Slash, will also inflict a target with Glitched 1 and Poison 1 for 5 seconds. Because remember, 1x is corrupted and evil. The hissing sound that plays right before the shockwave is thrown is very loud, and essentially announces to the entire lobby that you're about to hit the nastiest clip of your life. To which most people take this advice to heart and actually start moving around to make themselves less visible. To those who have no game sense though, well, they're the ones truly holding the brunt force of this maneuver. However, one ranged ability isn't enough for the guy who primarily wields melee weapons, obviously. That's why 1x has Entanglement. This ability will cause 1x to throw out his swords. Anything you catch with it will be forced to stop moving before they have to play a minigame of closing out all the newsletters you just gave them. Only then, once they've blocked your email account, do they get to resume moving. However, by the time they're done with that, you'll already have caught up as 1x gains speed 2 for 2 seconds the moment the entanglement lands. Unless they're an Osu veteran, let me have this! Entanglement will serve as your best friend throughout your games, as the rate at which the projectile travels and the wind-up to it is far faster and harder to react to than this beefy noise machine, typically meant for chaining and being able to pull off free hits. For 1x's fourth ability, you have the option to rip out your eye. This will cause you to go blind.
The Marriott Bonvoy Bold Card is here to help you live your best trip. Earn up to 14 times total points at hotels participating in Marriott Bonvoy. Then, turn those points into statement credits with Pay Yourself Back. Live it up, then pay your trips down with the Marriott Bonvoy Bold Card.
If you're a student juggling classwork, group projects, and research, the Microsoft Surface Laptop 13-inch is designed to help you stay productive and organized. With apps like OneNote, Microsoft Teams, and Microsoft 365, it's easy to take notes, join virtual classes, and collaborate on assignments in real time. A college student might use OneNote to capture lecture notes, then hop into Teams for a group discussion. all while storing files in OneDrive to access them later from anywhere. The Pixel Sense touchscreen makes it even easier to highlight content, mark up documents, or scroll through study materials with just a tap. It also supports stylus input, making it easy to handwrite notes or annotate readings with the Surface Pen. And when it's time to dive deeper, the new Copilot key gives you direct access to Microsoft's AI assistant. It can summarize a long article, help rephrase a paragraph, or even generate ideas for your next paper. All right from your keyboard.
Okay, well, you also get a highlight on every survivor and speed 1 for 6.5 seconds, but I mean, come on, I don't need the game to remind me of my real-life vision. With this ability, you can either use it to A, discover where the survivors are currently located, or B, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you! Either use is perfectly valid, and I'm sure the Blindness 3 won't end up hurting more than helping. As 1X's final ability, upon killing a single survivor, you are able to rejuvenate the rotten. This will cause every single survivor you killed to have a minion emerge from the location they died. If a survivor stumbles upon one, they will immediately become aggressive and begin targeting them until the survivor leaves their range of 50 studs. The minions themselves only deal a measly 14 damage, with even a more pathetic 10 HP, which makes them easily killable by all sentinels. But remember, all these minions are the reborn version of the survivor, which means in essence, they're still survivors. And you hate survivors. Which is why, that's right, you can kill those bastards again! Upon slaying one of your minions, 1X receives speed 1 for 10 seconds, kill another, and you get speed 2 with the timer resetting. One more time, and I get messages from the star. You must be from another galaxy. Yeah, 1X having speed 3 is pretty nuts, but did you know you can also stack this speed with any other ability that grants you speed? That means Unstable Eye and Entanglement will both grant you the stacked speed with the minion speed respectively. It is a bit buggy though, as your timer will end abruptly if you use these abilities before you kill a minion. Hell, even Mass Infection can interact with this, as technically these two boxes count as separate hitboxes, which technically means you hit the minion twice, which would also mean you technically would be granted speed 1 twice, which would also grant speed— okay, listen, you just get speed 2 if you do that. Alright. That is a lot to process, and it's not a surprise why. After all, 1X is the only killer with 5 abilities, and the game itself acknowledges its complexity with a 5-star difficulty rating. But here, look, I'll do you a solid. I'll summarize 1X gameplay in just 30 seconds. Don't think, just kill. I hate skis. What was that, guest? That's right, die for trying to be useful, guest. And that's right, get snip for being useful, Taff. And that's right, get bullied for being useless, too. God, I just hate skis. I hate them all. Get entangled. I'll kill you right here, right now.
Me?
Yes, keep killing. Kill. Okay. Look, this is a bit more glamorous than what actually meets the eye. I mean, sure, you can brute force your kills by just ramming your head into everybody, and depending on the lobby, it'll probably work. But let me guess, the only reason you wouldn't want to play 1X is because of this little thing you have to do every single time you try to use Entanglement or Mass Infection. Yeah, I know. Your aim is dog shit. Look, it's nothing to be shy about, and nothing we can't fix either. Aiming with 1X is a bit of an anomaly, and actually more so comes down to your target skill of taking action to avoid your projectiles. For example, here I'm getting the easiest picks of my life. Most of my targets are simply walking in a straight line, and all you have to do in this instance is aim your projectile where you think they'll be headed. Simple as. In fact, I'm practically landing all of my projectiles here, as the entire lobby seems to enter a trance of predictable movement when I begin winding up my attacks. But then, only then, this Taff enters the equation. I throw out my Entanglement. I miss. I throw my Mass Infection. I miss. I throw my Entanglement. I miss. I throw out my— alright, you get the point. Every single projectile I throw at this guy, I miss like I'm trying to swat a damn fly. The only way I manage to actually kill this bastard is by using the killer's innate higher speed and stamina regen to slowly gain distance on him until he's caught without stamina right next to me. If I left this TAF for last man standing, that would not slide. In fact, I do leave a TAF for last man standing. And do you know what happens? I get my ass looped with no remorse and I lose. In reality, it isn't about how well you can aim, but it's more so about knowing your target. If it seems like a specific few survivors are actually reacting to your projectiles, then you've got quite the case on your hands. The same logic works inversely. When the survivor is assessing you, they'll see how you aim, the general direction you're looking at, and then react accordingly. This is why you need to have an aneurysm. Simply hit every single movement key on your keyboard and flaunt your luscious hair that they get distracted enough, and then snap right back at them. Just make sure it doesn't backfire, as confusing yourself more than you've confused the enemy won't do you any good. Alternatively, you can conceal yourself behind a wall to make sure they can't see where you're aiming. This works better with entanglement, as it has no sound cue, unless you're using the Yapatron skin. So long as you have enough intuition to know where they're headed or visuals on their location, this is guaranteed. Or maybe we can just be a total liability to every single person in the lobby. Rapidly switching targets to gently remind the survivors that they aren't safe no matter where they are. Unless you're on Yorick's resting place. Still, no matter the method you use, aiming is something you naturally get better with over time. The only game you're playing being cognitive function roulette. Will they understand that a loud hissing noise being played while a 1X is right next to them may require immediate evasive maneuverability? Hey, who knows? Oh, you still don't want to aim? Well, alright. You do always have your minions to do the work for you, so just use them. Chase survivors into areas where your minion is stood, and then just watch. They'll have to constantly be sprinting, but they'll also be so terribly worried over your presence. They don't know when you'll strike, and they'll exhaust themselves as your minions do the work for you. Watch them squirm. Watch them helplessly struggle. Get in their own mind as to when you'll attack, before it becomes a matter of if you'll attack. All while you just watch. But if you're going to keep an eye out for who you're pinning...
You ever bought Reese's while eating Reese's? That is some boss behavior.
At 9:23, you were ready to work from home.
We got time with the CEO. It's in 40 minutes at the office.
Co-pilot, based on this rollout plan, what questions should we expect?
At 9:40, you were ready for almost anything.
Yourself against, you'll also need to keep an eye out for the type of character they're playing. It's obvious. We've all heard it before. You got the survivalists, you got the sentinels, and the supports. Starting with the supports, as 1X, you don't really struggle with Bilderman. Look, sure, sentries are annoying, and so are dispensers, but you have ranged abilities to avoid ever having to get near the sentry. Or hell, why not approach a sentry and then use mass infection next to it, while aiming at a nearby survivor. That way, you get a 2-for-1 special. Okay, well, this is just pissing me off. This is the 4th sentry in a row. Holy! Elliotts will always prove themselves to be quite the nuisance, as they directly undo all the precious progress you've made to removing a survivor from the match. Now, I know what you're thinking. Target the Elliots. I know, it's tempting, but stop for a second and hear me out. You're playing 1X. You benefit from predictability. What is more predictable than a delicious pizza laying on the floor completely uneaten? That's right, you can turn pizzas into their own little traps as survivors end up losing more HP than they've gained simply by trying to go through. You should still definitely execute Elliots whenever you can. Ducigar is the weakest to 1X. Being forced to stand still while protecting someone basically makes you a target begging to be entangled. So, if they happen to be nearby, well, entangle them. Now, if you're quick enough, you'll also be able to use your entanglement to chain with mass infection. This will deal a whopping 58 damage, and will even be registered by the game as landing mass infection up close. This is also useful outside of fighting Ducicars, but since Ducicars want to have a death wish so badly, this'll put them to bed real quick. Now, I don't know what it is about Taff, but the problem doesn't really come from his abilities. No, it's more so about the people who play Taff. Is it really a coincidence that I've gotten looped to absolute hell and back by exclusively Taffs? It's like they know something I don't, or maybe they have some sort of advantage over us commoners.